Next speaker is Mr. Quaker, please.
Thank you very much, Madam President. I think it's astonishing that here we are in 2019 and we're reading these brilliant reports which are before us about violence against women, about the lack of gender equality. It's quite astonishing. And in reading the report, there was a woman, Olympe de Gouges, a French activist and author, who in 1791 wrote a Declaration of the Rights of Women and the Female Citizen. Can then people in here imagine if she was 228 and coming and sitting in here and imagining things that she was writing about in that declaration, that she would come to this chamber, still see about violence to women, still see about gender equality, still see about the denial of rights to women in the workplace? She would be astonished, and we should be ashamed of the fact that our world has yet to create an opportunity for women to have the same rights as men. I have two grandchildren who are 4 and 1. What expectations can we have for them? What will I, if I could advance in 30 or 40 years, what sort of world would I expect for them? Would they still be coming to chambers like this, still be standing up in parliaments like this, still be demanding from their governments the same sorts of rights as men? And of course progress has been made, but it simply has to be quicker. We simply have to move faster than we are at the present time. And my colleague from Iceland, my colleague from Norway, other women who've made speeches in this chamber, indeed as men point out, that this is a human rights issue. It's not a women's issue. It is an issue for men as well as it is for women, and we need to stand together with them. We need to work together in order to ensure that we move on. But we simply have to go faster, and we simply have to do better than we are at the present time. And that's a message for my own government as well in the United Kingdom. We often in the United Kingdom preach to other people about what they should be doing. It's about time my own government, alongside just signing the Istanbul Convention, actually ratified it, as my colleague Martin Whitfield pointed out. We need to ensure that we ratify it. Of course, one of the problems the UK has in ratifying it is that we have to ensure that rights for women extend across the whole 4 countries of the United Kingdom, not just as the Domestic Abuse Bill does at the present time refer to England and Wales. So there is a challenge for my own country. We need to wake up. We need to stand up. And if we're going to preach to everybody else about the rights of women and the need to pursue equality at a faster rate than we are, why doesn't the UK government ratify this more quickly than it has done, and why don't we do that as soon as we possibly can? So, Madam President, progress has been made, but I think all of us want to see that go much more quickly. I don't want to be 228 and stood in here making the same speech as we are now.
Thank you. Thank you very much.